Howdy, hi, and welcome into Inner Ethers. Spirit has been called in. Angels and ancestors are here. I have cleansed the area. I'm going to begin with a few channeled messages, and then we'll get into reading the cards. First up, I have cold wind. If you're feeling chills or wind in your area, and there is no fan, or you're not outside, but you just feel that as if somebody or something brushed past you. Um, that could be, these are just confirmations that this could be your message. Now, if it doesn't align with you, if your eyebrows are wrinkling up and you're just shaking your head like, no, that's not it, don't take it. It's not yours. I also have, this is for, I believe, if you've been feeling, I guess, down, or that you don't know where to go or what direction, what next steps to take. Just know that you are on the right path, and here are some more confirmations. I have hungry, mellow heart, the in between. So you're feeling hungry, not in your stomach, but wanting more, desiring more. This could also be your message, and your mellow, humble. Um, this could also be your message, but it feels like you're stuck. It feels like you're stuck. Um, in between, that you've accomplished something or many things. Congratulations, by the way. But you feel stuck, like you don't know where to go forward from there. I have Shadow Hand and Spell Work, Spellbound. Someone has been using spell work to try and stop you, which could also be contributing to what you've been feeling lately. Feeling stuck, feeling just confined or bound. It is not your energy. It is not you. You've accomplished so much. Spirit says keep going. Don't let that stop you. Um, that spell work will not bind to you if you don't let it. It will return to sender, basically. Ancient knowledge covered. You have ancient wisdom within you, and you are covered. It is covered by either your bloodline, your ancestors, um, and your spirit team. They got you covered. Even if you don't remember it, like if you don't remember your dreams and stuff, that knowledge is still embedded inside you. You just need to take a moment and kind of reflect on it, and I'll get to more of that in a minute. We have a squeak of a door opening or fringes, which mine is doing upstairs. I can hear it, and it drives me nuts. Um, that is also a confirmation. It could be either you or someone you know is in the Air Force, and I have creepy smile. So someone is that smiling at you very creepily, and it's somewhere where reaching branches are. So if you're outside, or even if you're inside, if you have a plant and the branches they seem to be like reaching out, maybe not towards you, but like towards something, this could also be a confirmation that this is your message. You have blue, green, yellow, and red. GHSR, blood on the dance floor. Is it mine or is it yours? So you have been through so much that you can't even tell who is bleeding and from where, in the sense that it's like you've been to war. That could also be a reason why you feel stuck or not knowing which way to go, because you've been in battle mode, survival mode, combat basically for so long. We also have sharp spikes, thorns, knives, hives, and bees, um, or a stinging blade like a poison blade. Let's see. Mosquitoes, maybe pesky mosquitoes, maybe bothering you. but that's more of like off of Princess and the Frog when Lawrence, who was shaded to be the Prince Naveen, and the way he just wafted it off, like when he was changing back and reverting back because the blood was draining out and it wasn't his. This could also be a confirmation that someone is trying to use your ancient knowledge, your blood, and you can't, no one can tell on this dance floor basically of life or your situation that you're going through whose blood it really is, because someone was using spell work to, for lack of a better word, shapeshift or destiny swap or something like that, trying to be like you when they're not. You know, you're authentic, you're true to yourself. No one should be acting like you unless you're just similar to someone in your actions, in your personality. But this is someone who is purposefully trying to be you. We have Mami Wata, Oshun, and Cerberus. I'm not sure. This is just channeled messages, only you would know. We have 65, 222. There's a wrong pile somewhere. There's a Mile High Club, about 10,000 feet in the air. That's a song by, not the Mile High Club part, but I See Stars. So if you're, and I don't think it has to do with the actual meaning of that. I think it just seems like you are just high above people right now. But it also have fallen thoughts. So if you're, your vibration is high, but sometimes those thoughts and not knowing, whose energy is playing in yours, you might have those fallen thoughts of, you know, depression or feeling down or something like that, um, which is, it's not your energy. So try not to take it to heart. Once you start feeling that way, just rebuke it and speak to your spirit team. Also, if you need any medical, financial, or lawful advice, please seek the correct authorities and contact them. And please speak with your spirit team first before you make any move, because they will lead you in the right direction always. Trust your intuition and your discernment, those are your gifts. We also have universal remote viewing. Control her. So someone is trying to control a female, a feminine. Um, if you have swaying I spy camera, so there's might be cameras around you that you have caught, or people spying on you, watching you. You might see a flashing, but without the noise and not sure where it's coming from. Yes, you are being observed, you are being watched. Try not to let it freak you out. But if you do have that gut feeling that you are being like followed or pursued or anything, please go to the police. Do not hesitate. Um, contact, let people know where you are and stuff like that. If you trust them, give them your location, tell them when you're going to be back. It's not asking too much just to be safe. And I'm not saying be paranoid. That's only if you're going to know that gut feeling that something's not right. We have death equals growth, so things that you have ended. This could also be a reason why you're feeling down or stuck and not knowing which way to go. You are growing, you are progressing. You had to end that situation, no matter what it was, in order to progress forward. So it's not the end, it's the beginning, and it's the continuation of growth. There's someone who likes to look up a lot, whether it be have at the sky, at animals, at the stars, at airplanes, anything. That's a very kind person. Someone who is venting and acting funny, that is someone that you need to be wary of and talk to your spirit guides about that. We have bubbles not in the bath, so any bubbles that you see not not anything to do with the bathtub bubbles. And we also have bubble bees and report cards to keep tabs on. So if you have a kid, or if you are, I hope you are of age, or at least 21 up, watching or listening to me. But if you are younger, it says you're getting B's, and you should be bubbly about that, because that is a true accomplishment. Not to be so hard on yourself with like report cards and stuff. We have unplug, that's causing blocks. You need to unplug from social media for a bit. It may be causing blocks also in why you're feeling stuck and not knowing which way to go, because you have so much noise surrounding you right now. We have, if you are a tarot reader, or you do your own readings, or if you've been getting readings and there is always a queen sideways of the same suit. Like, say you always get the Queen of Swords sideways, or the Queen of Cups sideways. It's also a confirmation that this may be for you. That being said, we are going to jump on in. Thank you, Spirit. What do you have for the viewer, the true viewer, please? Yep. And so I was thinking, we have the Sun in reverse, lack of energy, um, negativity, negative thinking, setbacks, delays. That is what I was feeling with this energy. One more, Spirit, for me. What about the Sun in reverse? Thank you. Judgment has been called. Like I said, speak to your spirit team. You have knowledge and enlightenment. You have rebirth, or an awakening that is happening, which is always also could be causing you to feel stuck or stagnant. And it's not your energy. And even if it is, it will pass, because you're just in this, that you're in the in between spot right now. Okay. We have Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So you've been working very hard, and you're very disciplined. Whether you're in school, like I said, with the grades and stuff, don't be so hard on yourself if you're getting B's. I mean, that's amazing. Um, I don't know your particular goals and aspirations in that, but just be more lenient and try not to get stuck in your head with where you're at, because you're not going to stay there unless you stay there. You know what I mean? What else do you have for the viewer, Spirit? Thank you. See, this already has happened, or this will happen soon. You have the Tower here. There's an upheaval or a sudden change. It's not necessarily bad, and not necessarily good. It depends on how you look at it always. But it might cause a little chaos around you, even if you're not seeing it as something bad. So just remember feel your energy out. And when you're feeling this way of being stuck or bound, it's not yours. That is someone else trying to get under your skin and steal your thunder, steal your sunshine. Okay. What else, Spirit? Thank you. That didn't come out sideways. I flipped it sideways. We have the Knight of Swords. Ambition, determination, action, decisiveness, and assertiveness. I believe this is also your energy, or the person who looks up at the sky, someone who's kind, but I believe that you are going to get a helping hand from someone. It will help either get you back into your action, your assertiveness, to overcome this stuck energy of where you are. We have King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck as well. So I believe they're going to help you get back take back your leadership, your security within yourself, and what you're doing here. Tell me what's up with the sun in reverse, please. Thank you. So you could be down if you are in the spotlight. Maybe you don't like to be seen, or you have anxiousness or in expressing and creating in public. Um, but see, it's supposed to be radiating with joy and enthusiasm, but you're here now because this is the major arcana and it's in the reverse. So you're not happy about this. But honestly, I believe once your mindset changes and you show a different side, once you're out of the stuck energy, I believe it will make you happy. But you're in the seems like you're in the background here in the shadow when you need to shine. Okay. And that we have purity at the bottom of the deck. Um, like I say, you are very the person I'm talking to. You're very humble. You have a virtuous personality and soul about you. So maybe it seems a bit difficult for you to be put in the spotlight, but I believe once you just give it a chance and not worry about what people are thinking or planning, um, and just focus on you because it is your turn. It is your time to shine here. But if you let these these other energies get in your head, whether it's your friends, your family, your significant other, then you're not going to be able to shine and do what you need to do to your fullest potential. What's judgment here, Spirit? What's judgment here? You have seek. So yes, this is your spirit guides and your ancestors. You have answered the call. You've already accomplished so much. Don't be afraid or feel like you're a burden for asking for help, because you need guidance. Seek help when you need it, because not you can't do it alone. You can't. There's too much stuff going on in the world. You got so much stuff on your plate. You know, balancing home, work, school, um, if you have children or your other relationships, it's a lot, and you don't want to get overwhelmed and you don't want to get stuck in your head, because that will keep you from, like I said, reaching your goals and really shining to a, a place where you can't even really imagine because you haven't been there yet, which I know that could also make it difficult to come out of your shell a bit. So don't be afraid to ask for help. If it's someone you trust, I always go to my spirit team first. That's just what I'm going to say, because they will never lead you astray. But if you have someone that has had your back for, you know, you just know you can trust them. You don't feel anything shady with them. Um, like I said, just be wary of that person who is venting to you and they just have like a creepy smile going on. Just pay attention to that, because your spirit's going to pick up when something's not right, but definitely it can pick up on what is right. So if you have someone that you can trust, and if it's not a physical person, you can always trust your spirit team. If there's any confusion, that is not your spirit team. Unless you are just confused, you need to ask the questions, and then they will give you the answers once you sit in silence. You got to cut off all the noise for a bit, even if it's just 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you can spare. Shut off the noise, because it's going to hinder your communication with the other realms, because you just have so much coming at you from every direction, whether it's what you're watching, who you're talking to, who you're hanging around. Just take that time to yourself and ask for help from the people has got your back. What about this tower, spirit? What is this tower for the true viewer? you. We have reject. So this tower that's coming in or has recently passed, there was a revelation of you negated something or you it's something forbidden or taboo. Maybe it's that person because I keep getting a weird feeling on that person. And it says never. So if you feel like someone or something isn't aligning with you, do not be afraid to reject it also because you don't want to get sucked in to something that you don't want to have to get gaslighted to something like say you didn't want to go somewhere, you just had a feeling or you weren't feeling good. You needed a day to rest and someone's like begging you to go. If it's something like, okay, I haven't been out in a while and I feel I could go just to get out of my head, sure. But if someone's really, really pushing for you to go and you do not feel like going, don't. Do not be afraid to reject it because that is also your spirit telling you something could happen, something's not right. Um, the people that you're going to be around are going to, add a bigger or heavier weight to you than if you didn't go and you were able to relax and decompress. You know what I mean? We have secrets, codes, treasures, and bribes and disguises at the bottom. So, yeah. And it may cause a tower for somebody. People may give you, the third degree or hell about it. And you know what? Stand up for yourself. You are your own person. You're an adult. You can make your own decisions. Um, you don't owe anybody an explanation. You're kind enough to give one without, you know, just yelling or anything like that. You don't have to, but it's like you don't owe anybody anything. If you don't want to go, you don't have to go. If you don't want to do something, you don't have to do something. Don't let people pressure you into doing it. And if it causes a tower for someone because whatever happens at the place, or I'm getting like an event, someone wanting you to go to an event somewhere, and you're just like, nah, don't do it. Up to you. But really think about it and ask your spirit team. I don't think they want you to go. Do not be afraid to ask for help and reject whatever's going on. But it may cause a tower, and that's okay. That is okay. It may be a good tower as well. It's like, oh man, I'm glad you didn't come because blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? You'll know. Even if you don't know every detail, you'll feel it. What's the Knight of Swords, please? Thank you. Gratitude. Yeah. This Knight of Swords is going to help you out. Probably be your wingman or girl. No gender in tarot. Someone who appreciates you, who cherishes you, and you also them. So again, someone you can trust who's going to help you take action and make your way out of this, this stuck energy that or it's almost like a bound energy. I don't know if it's fear or an obligation, but something here is holding you back, and you have a lack of energy, and um, you just don't feel like your sunshiny self. But they will help you out with this. They are being sent in by your spirit guides as well. Let's see. Spirit keywords or songs for the true viewer, please. We have resistant, ability to withstand, fight off, or oppose something, is not easily harmed, affected, changed, or changed by external force or ideas. And we have reserved, cautious, quiet, keeps inner self private, introspective, observant. This could also be dealing with funds, seeding, or a Native American reservation. So what I'm getting here is this is a personality trait more so. Um, they may call you shy or anything, but it's just cautious. So the spirit is telling you to be cautious of, especially that person. I can't get that creepy smile out of my head. If someone is smiling at you and making you really uncomfortable, do not brush off that feeling. Do not, because so many creeps actually get away with doing more because you're too kind, or you're trying to just brush it off or laugh it off. Don't be so reserved when it comes to that. Be cautious, be prepared, don't be paranoid. Be prepared, and listen to your intuition, because you're going to get that gut feeling. As for resistant, I believe this is for the rejection, your ability to withstand and fight off or oppose something is that's your right, for one, because you are an individual person. But don't let someone pressure you into doing something that you really don't want to do, because it breaks your spirit more because it's not aligning with you in the first place. Okay. What else, spirit? We have law. This could be this whatever's got you, bound or stuck, could also be dealing with the law, or a person that is a judge, a policeman, um, police person, a lawyer, a detective, a jury, a case, anything like that, or just the law of your sovereignty, whatever that is. But I feel like that has a big impact on the way you've been feeling and navigating. We have source. So again, whoever pray to, we have Zeus, Yahweh, Allah, Ra, Brahman, the universe, the omniscient, um, omnipresent, whoever your spirit team is, they are here, and they are putting down the law for you, and they're also sending this person in to help you. So they don't want you to be stuck in this energy any longer. Anything else, spirit? Oh, okay. There's a pride entity that has been attacking your crown chakra. Um, Colors are white or clear. We have arcane and Lucifer. So obviously this is like the devil card. Um, that's not your energy. Whatever you're going through that is causing you to be in this headspace, or in this worry mindset, in this it's like almost like too humble, like someone's trying to humble you and basically bleed you out on the dance floor here. And it's not your energy. That we have a pride entity here that is trying to make it seem like you doing you, or you choosing yourself for this night or this project or whatever you're rejecting, almost like it's selfish of you to do so. And it's not. Self-care, self-love is not selfish. I know we're taught completely ass backwards way of thinking with that, but it is not. You're taking care of yourself because um, kind of like the planes, if you don't put your own mask on and say you have children or friends, you can't help them if you're passed out and tripping people in the aisles. You know what I mean? Do yours first and then help everyone else. Because if you don't show up to your best ability, how can you show up for others? You know what I mean? What messages? Wait, do this one first. Any other messages? Take those three, leave it at that. See? Don't be scared, stay aware, become the observer, not the absorber. That's what I'm talking about. Someone is on your ass and not in a good way. And they have you in this you stay in the back, don't worry about it. If you want to go do you, you're being selfish, you're being this, you're being that, and you're not. Taking care of yourself is not selfish. So whoever is trying to get you to absorb their energy here is in this prideful energy. They take pride in doing this to you. But it is not yours. So just become the observer. Watch who is creepily smiling around you, but also venting to you. That could be I feel that's a major clue of who this may be. Judas didn't come from the crowd, he came from the table. Be careful who you call family. And it doesn't just mean blood family. You could have close friends or, even, like close friends or acquaintances or whatever that you call family. Be careful how, I want to say make them, but make sure they have earned that title. So many times our family are the ones that bring us down. And it just sucks, but don't, it's just crazy. Thank you, Spirit, for all the confirmations and clarifications. Just someone is really trying to bring you down and trying to humble you with their energy. And someone's coming to help. I'm not sure again if this is a physical person or part of your spirit team. Either way, this is not your energy. You need to show up for yourself so you can show out in your creative and radiant energy. And someone is trying to bring you down. You've answered the call. You've called judgment on this. I feel like you've already prayed about it and you kind of know who this is. Don't let them push you around, basically. And we have, listen, kid, you can't get rid of fear. It's like Mother Nature. Can't beat her or outrun her, but you can get through it. You can find out what you're made of. So someone is really, and that's from Butch from The Good Dinosaur. Someone is trying to push their energy onto you and bully you into doing things that you don't want to do, or trying to humble you in something, whether it's school. Again, about the bees, I keep getting bees. Um, Whoever is just trying to make you feel like you're not enough or trying to just gaslight you, whoever this energy is, they're trying, and your spirit team is telling you, don't let them do this because it's your turn to shine, and you're being pulled and gaslit and sucked into this energy that doesn't belong to you. Any last messages? We have Eye of Awareness. Gain deep insight into yourself and the world through awareness. Awareness, observation, insight. You have really got to pay attention. This prideful entity who's trying to um, humble your spirit and bring you down, you have to be aware. I think they are attacking your third eye, so you can't see what you know and what you need to see, what your spirit team needs you to see about the situation. So stay aware. I'm not saying be paranoid, but your spirit team is really trying to get you to see someone for who they are. Any other messages, Spirit, please and thank you. Thank you. Self-acceptance. This is about being too hard on yourself. Whatever you are doing or going through, you are on the right path. You are where you're supposed to be. You've answered the call. Okay? Self-acceptance. Embrace all parts of yourself with self-compassion and forgiveness. Embrace self-compassion and the forgiveness. So forgive yourself if you failed. From what I've seen, you've got B's. So I'm not sure if even if this isn't in school, don't be so hard on yourself because they are trying to humble you. You're already a sweet spirit. You're kind. You're caring. Obviously, because spirit team speaks to you. Whoever is doing this to you has an agenda and they want you in this down energy, okay? Accept your failures, but accept that at least you tried, and that's not failing. Failing is when you're not trying at all, to me anyway. So if you have really high standards, that's great, but try not to beat yourself up or tear yourself down when you don't measure up to those standards, because we are our own worst critics for the most part. Again, we have family and friends that they don't really have our back. They want to stab us in it. So be aware of who this is, and accept yourself, the good parts, the bad parts, or at least that what you see is bad, but know that other people know who you are, that you are thankful, you are to be cherished, and you are appreciated for who you are. And don't let them try to change you, okay? Last one, Spirit. Thank you. Inner peace. Find and maintain inner peace to enjoy tranquility and stability. This is like a serenity card. Again, if you don't want to go somewhere, you don't want to do something, don't do it. You've answered the call, you're on the right path. In order for you to, get out of this energy, you have to make peace and accept yourself for all of who you are. Be aware of the energies around you and what their true motives would be. Don't ask like who's to blame or who the villain is. Ask what would they benefit if I did XYZ? How would they benefit if I did XYZ? What would they gain if I did what they wanted me to do? When you start thinking that way, you can start unraveling their plans and why they really want you to do whatever. Is someone here that wants you to do something and it's got you down, okay? um, to look within, find that inner peace. And in order to find it, you also have to cut out the noise, whether that's people. You got to unplug for a bit. If you are binge watching something, give yourself a break. Go outside, breathe some air. I know it's hot, just for 5 minutes. Stay in the shade, just look up at the sky. Be thankful and appreciative and cherish the moment that you have, that life isn't always just work and school and responsibilities. It's taking those moments out for yourself that's going to help you find this inner peace, okay? Thank you so much for being with me. I am very glad I was able to read for you, and I hope this helps someone. I really do, because this message was for somebody. And you have someone who's going to help you out of that darkness. Again, ask your spirit team for help and guidance, and they will give it to you, and they will show you the snakes and this prideful entity that is trying to get you off of your path. Okay? So hope you have a good night, a good day, or a good twilight whenever you're watching this video. Have a good one. Till next time. Bye bye.